at the same frequency.
Scan a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Okay, welcome back to another live stream video. Okay, today is May 20th. Okay, Tuesday, May 20th. May came in here and got out of here. Last week I was talking about the new transition that I've been going through, about how I'm the best Uber driver in Atlanta, right? And how I got my transition to my job. So I did work this morning. I've been up since like 10 o'clock last night, and now it's about to be 10 o'clock again. It's like 12 hours straight. But I did organize some points today that I wanted to talk about, just to give an update about what's going on. So I know how I was talking about previously about how I use ChatGPT about the better, my experience or whatnot. Or basically, I use ChatGPT to organize some points today. I'm a little tired, but I'm pushing through. So I got here, the point one, the power sacrifice. I need a car, so I became an Uber driver. That meant giving up sleep and comfort, but it gave me control over my future. So I recently got me a Jeep because I didn't have a car, and that was causing me to lose a lot of money from my previous job, because I was working down in Palmetto, and that's like 30 minutes from where I live, and I didn't have a car. So rideshare service was taking at least $400 out of my check. I only get paid twice a month. I guess this is real personal for me telling y'all that, but yeah. So I really wasn't seeing no money. You know what I'm saying? I was seeing maybe like $800 a month, and that's not like a lot of money. So I finally decided to like take a leap out on faith and just like trust myself. Well, really, I didn't know about the Uber program, and then when I finally did it, I did it the wrong way. I went and got my own rental car, and then they were charging me $93 a day, for me to keep the car, and that was just too much money. So when I found out about the Uber program, I knew that was something that I could obtain, in a certain amount of time. And I have a plan to keep going, and I'll bring y'all along on that journey about getting another car, right? Oh, well, I can just tell you now, I've been driving, and it's been cool, like meeting new people. Like, I really don't talk to a lot of people, so the process has been like real smooth. I got maybe like 29 reviews so far on like driving people. Like, at first I had anxiety about driving people, because I'm like, I don't know how I feel about somebody sitting behind me while I'm driving, especially at night. But it's not that bad, I think sometimes, because I don't want to say this for anyone who wants to be a new person, a part of the program, but I think sometimes that people might be more afraid of the driver than they are of trying to hurt the driver, I guess. And some people be trying to get over. Like, I didn't know how to work that the program to let people know they needed to be ordering a comfort instead of X or share. Cause girl, it's only supposed to be 1 or 2 people, but you bringing 1 to 4. Okay, now tomorrow, can I sit next to you? I'm like, okay, but overall, like, I think the experience has been good. I think the money is good. Of course, they can pay a lot better or a lot more. I will always say that. And I give a lot of grace to Uber drivers, because it is a lot, and I was starting to notice it was weighing on my back a little bit too, to keep sitting down and just driving for hours and hours. If you have a question like how long I drove, I normally drove like 4 to 5 hours. I didn't take any more time than that. I just feel like if you don't have a job, then doing more than 4 to 5 hours isn't excessive. But if you have a lot of things going on, like myself, then I think driving more than 4 to 5 hours is excessive. Now, am I like talking about sleep when it comes to driving? I think I was like doing like 4-hour intervals, especially during my vacation. And yeah, because I just felt like, because with the program you have to have like 30 rides a week, and it's a $376 fee, with insurance and taxes included. So I just feel like I just wanted to have the money, because this is going on the 3rd week, and I think the car had poor shocks or something. So like, I'm taking it back today to see if I can get another vehicle, or put it in the shop or however they mess with that program, because the car has a lot of wear and tear on it. So we're gonna see about that, how that goes, and I'm gonna give y'all an update on that. Okay. Has been sleeping 4 hours interval. Well, because I was trying to get my sleeping schedule together too, because now I work overnight. I used to work 3 to 11, but now I work overnight, and it's not so good to just be making your body, jump up and down, but I have to stick to a schedule, as far as like my content and working, so I just have to make better decisions and prioritize more time for me to get actual rest. Okay. Oh, and also, I got people who are trying to date, in the back of the car, trying to talk or whatever, but I'm not, I'm in, y'all, talking about my dating life is so, like, crazy. Like, I feel like it's cool, you know, um, if I just have to be 100% honest about not going too much into it, about my dating life, I just feel like I'm letting God work it, honey. I'm not chasing after nothing. I don't think nothing chasing after me. I'm just letting God work. I'm letting God do the work. Wherever it's supposed to be is where I'm supposed to be. Okay? Like I said, I was starting this. This is my new era, my fresh start, right? Because before I went on vacation, I felt like my life was kind of in disarray. Like I said, I wasn't making no money. I wasn't being able to save no money. I wasn't being able to get back and forth to work without losing a lot of money. So yeah, I call this my new start, my new era. I took my vacation like I do every year normally. During my birthday, this has been the second year that I've taken my vacation in the month of May. And I think I'm going to do another concert in July, because normally I do go to concerts in the summer. I went to Beyonce's concert. Renaissance was in the summer when she came. I went to Megan Thee Stallion's concert in the summer when she came. Well, in New Orleans, I went there. And then I want to see maybe Beyonce again when she comes to Atlanta again in the summer, maybe on July 10th. For a real cheap ticket, honey. I keep trying to tell y'all, $20 to sit on the roof of the Mercedes Benz, okay? I sit on the roof. Just, she gonna fly around, just meet me at the top. Okay? So like I was explaining, I work 11 to 7, right? So my transfer went through. So last night was my first shift at the job since my transfer, or slash promotion, because it is a pay difference, from different sites if you work in the field of security. Okay? And I talked about the difference of working 3 to 11 and 11 to 7. I feel like, for me, I like working 11 to 7 because it gives me more time to work on my business, or, you have more downtime. I'm not saying I'll be chilling all the time. No, of course I do my work and I do what I'm supposed to do at my job, but it gives me more time to read, or just a peace of mind. I like overnight. Overnight is, I wouldn't say it's a little more slower, but not have to deal. I'm a people person, but just not having to deal with people, I think it's peaceful. I like working overnight. Do I think this is better than my previous job of working during the day? I feel like most of my sites, or during my security journey, I feel like I've been working alone. So I think the only downside, well, it was a lot of downsides. We ain't had no break room. Our thing was, child, it was just a lot going on. And I'm just glad that God leveled me up. It's just so crazy how I started at this place that I'm at now, and God, boomeranged me and sent me around, and then gave me an opportunity to go right back, to this, same place in a better position, which is crazy, which I was trying to get a whole year ago. I was trying to be permanent at that place a whole year ago, and here I am today doing it. That is crazy. Okay, so let's talk about things that I've been reading. I really haven't had time to read Viola Davis or Charlamagne's book. I know I was talking about that last week. And the library just emailed me on the 18th talking about, girl, it's almost time for me to renew my books for the month of June. And I'm just like, child, like really trying to balance this schedule, because I'm not giving up on the content. But trying to balance my sleep schedule, Ubering, and just content, you know, I just have to keep going. I just gotta keep pushing towards my own independence, my own everything, you know, and pushing my business. That's just, at the end of the day, that's all I can do. As God put breath in my body every day, let me look in the camera. As God put breath in my body every day, I can just keep chasing my dreams, you know, every day, putting 60 minutes a day to a better future. But you know me, I'm an overachiever. It's been more than 60 minutes, period. Um, and I'm going to talk about cannabis, you know, marijuana, Mary Jane trees, flowers, gas, whatever you want to call it. It really has, like, helped me in these times where I'm feeling, like, stressed or feeling like I can't go to sleep. Um, or moments of creativity. Um, it helps me manage stress and stay grounded. Um, yeah, I don't think it's really more anything to say about that. It helps me relax. You know, I don't. Okay, let's talk about two different instances. So I don't know how you know, what is it called? Recreational use of marijuana. I don't know if you use it to go to sleep or you use it to party, listen to music, cook, or whatnot. But sometimes I use it for my creative process, because a lot of people say when you're thinking of something and you writing down stuff and you finally put all the ideas together and you present it to somebody, they was like, and they just look at you and they just be like, oh, you had some high thoughts. Like, that was just high stuff. So, like, I use that to brainstorm ideas and different layouts, or, you know, prompts, or Instagram reels. You get what I'm saying? All that different type of stuff. I use it to plan new content. And sometimes I use it to relax and go sleep, watch movies or whatnot, enhance that experience. So yeah, that's how I'm not going crazy or crashing out here, you know. Burn me a flower, you know, and let God work, okay? So in closing, I just want y'all to learn from me and see that, you know, people post on social media what they want you to see. And some people don't want you to see the hardships that they're going through, because a lot of people don't like to face reality and or look at their situation. They want people to believe that they're doing better than they really are. And that's not who I am. I want to show the true side of what a hardworking influencer does, and what some of the things they go through before you see, because I know what God has ordained over my life, okay? But to see before they drive the Range Rovers, before they have the mansions, before they have all the accolades and can't claim to fame, you know? And I feel that God has made me that leader, and I'm so grateful for every breath in my body and every lesson that I have learned, every experience that I've been through, every failure, even though I don't feel like I have failed that much, you know, and every person I've talked to, everyone that has poured into me more than any time in my life. Now, I feel like right now is the most grateful I have ever been. And I just thank God for broadening my mind, because the person that I used to be, I'm not saying that it was worse, but I can just definitely, every week that I get on here, I can definitely see the growth. And, you know, I hope y'all take something from that daily pay experience. I'm about to drop another vacation view. Let me talk about that real quick. So I was going to go to Virginia because I thought Virginia had recreational like dispensary or whatever, because I wanted to try, you know, the dispensary, you know, trees, flowers, marijuana, whatever you want to call it. And I was Googling it because I'm like, girl, I'm not going to drive 10 hours, because I think they said Virginia Beach does do recreational use, but I don't think it's legal in Virginia. And I think Maryland is like, I think Virginia is like 8 hours and Maryland is like 10. So it's for short in Maryland and in Missouri. Well, Illinois. Chicago is Illinois. I think it's legal in Missouri, Virginia Beach, and Maryland. I think was the closest to Georgia. And I didn't get a chance to go, y'all. It was gonna be one day, and it just didn't make financial sense. So I think I will go sometime later in the year, And I still think that I want to do a 1 day vacation thing because I feel like that's my thing. I feel like budgeting and going on a 1 day trip is my thing because I've literally done it so many times and I've documented it. So I hope that you like the vlog that I'm about to edit and put up because I did still do things that I wanted to do. And y'all, I gained like 10 pounds because I ate because it's like one of my favorite things to do. I'm a tourist. I love food. So I was like, if I can't go out of town or whatever, I'm going to have my local trees, and I'm going to eat whatever I want to. I went to Chili's. I went to Fridays. I had me my McDonald's. What else I ate? I ordered wings from different local spots, whatever. I went to the movies plenty of times. What have I seen? Sinners, Final Destination, Until Dawn. What's the other one? I seen one more movie. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, it don't matter. But like I said, in closing, I hope my life is a lesson and y'all learn something from the decisions about solo dates, about financial freedom, about pursuing your passion, constantly uploading your content to YouTube, reading, all these different things that I'm introducing. Well, I'm not going to say introducing to you all, but pushing you to do, because I'm pushing myself to do the same thing. Everything I've been through, every Uber ride, job shift, sleepless night, it's all been a part of the plan. God's plan, in my opinion. I want you to learn from it. If you're stuck, shake something, make something shake, okay? Every 60 minutes a day can help you build a better future, okay? I want you to follow me at Shamar Miles the Coach. Email me at Shamar Miles. Email me at shamtasticproductions@myyahoo.com. Tap into my coaching program, 60 minutes a day to a better future. Make sure to hit my DM for access. Leave a comment down below to let people know, that you're human and stuff happens. And you're working on your business. So, yeah. Shamtastic Game. If nobody has told you all day, all week, all month, all year, I love you. Okay? Look, no script, all that. I gotta get it together. And today marked today's Tuesday. But yesterday, Monday, why I said today is because I started my shift last night, my first shift. That was the beginning. After my vacation, everything ended. That began the new era of what's coming now because I'm no longer where I was. So we shall see what God has for me and what the next moves and steps will be. So I'll see you later. Take care, Shantastic Game. I'm out. Shantastic Game, a little bit of this, a little bit of this.